All right, chat. We just went live, so turn it up. Let's turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause we about to have a good time, goddamn. It's the Funky Brunch, brought to you by Jack Daniels Fire. Please drink fun. Let me go get another night. All kinds of shit rolling in the way. Y'all got y'all drinks. You want me? Y'all got y'all food. Y'all wait till I show y'all the content. I know Miss Kitty got an alcoholic problem, so we didn't call her. I hope y'all ready to have a good time. We got a great show for y'all.
Like you want to take, you want to do it, just give me a beat. Only I want to call you back, bless some sleep. You know, mommy, and we hit the block, shop a lot, she's paid for them, but she don't want to drop the top. And you know, down, don't do the thing with me. And you girl, every time game with me, God, I pray for the beat.
We about to get a party right now, y'all. Grab the cocktail. Oh! Hey! Keep robbing. Three to your noggin. I'm getting caught lead. You're in the wrong league. What the flip off? You hear my flip off? Quickly a thing. You're in my crying. Want a fatty girl, fatty girl, fatty girl.
I have a fatty girl, but I had a skinny
What
girl.
you got? Let me see.
I have a skinny girl.
So that your apple bottom jeans gonna fit with your red bottom on?
Okay.
That's all right.
You know, I had boots with the fur though.
Yes, God. What up, what up, what up, y'all? It's the dog, Miss Funky Dineva Ross, and I'm here with.
Your favorite lawyer at Not Just the Lawyer. What's up, my people?
And y'all already know who that is back there on the ones and twos. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye, and welcome to the first annual Funky Brunch brought to you by Jack. Bitch, I'm old. Hold on.
Over 30.
Cause y'all know normally I'm good at this type of shit, right?
You doing good.
I don't roll my kiki and gave me asthma.
You got denim on denim.
That's all right. Now I gotta sit down. So
Pull it
listen,
together.
y'all. We thought, me and Swung thought, Richie thought, because it's the corona,
A bit.
and we don't know if we're gonna get shot by the police, die from corona, or get blown the fuck away by a hurricane, we might as well have a party, goddamn.
It's crazy out here.
And that's what it is. Now, some of y'all may be concerned if we social distancing or not.
Or whatever.
And I'm here to tell you what the hell goes on in my house is my business and none of y'all problem. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Under 10.
I mean,
Under
we
10.
got the
Under
CDC
10.
recommended amount of people. Give or take 1 or 2
in this situation, y'all. On deck later, we got Dr. Heavenly's going to call in. For those of y'all who are wondering what's going on, I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm looking down here when I should be looking right there at the blue one. For those of y'all who are wondering what's going on with the Real Housewives of Potomac, we got Candiace Dillard Bassett calling in later, and then Quad Shady Ass was supposed to be on the line, but when I text her and reminded her, the bitch don't got ghost. But don't you worry, if we don't get Quad on the line, we're going to do a live epic read of Quad Web down to the thing. I hope y'all got y'all drinks. And speaking of drinks, I want to introduce y'all to one of our other co-stars that's helping us out this evening. It's our bar. Excuse me, y'all know we got to handle shit. It's under. Get out. Mind our business. Mind our business. Our boy Raymond is over here.
So what's up?
He got a whole setup over here.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen. We got a couple drink demos for y'all. So look on Instagram. Look at the drink card. Say hi to everybody. We got a house full, y'all. Well, no, we don't have a house full. We got a house.
It's a small area.
We got a house. So DJ Richie, Skye, give us some more tunes. Let us fix our cocktail and we're going to get this show started.
This is my one.
That's yours.
This is my special one.
You make me happy. It's the I wanna make sure I'm right, before I let go. Now we have
We got one more jam in this bitch when we get it started, goddamn. Oh, I like this one. You know, I wish I was like, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, really? You know, I have answers.
Shout out to A5A in the building. Delta Sigma Theta in the house. All my Greeks out there. I want to be a mermaid. We some old hoes.
We're over 30.
But wait, girl. I thought you went to HBCU. You couldn't catch the routine.
They kicked me off the team.
Let me find out you black like this and not like this.
No, I'm whole black like this, but I just can't.
You a whole downtown. You couldn't catch the routine.
No, they make me stand in the front. That's what I do. I stand in the front.
Cause you pretty.
You know, I can't dance. That's what so no, I do other things.
Woo.
I contribute in other ways.
Y'all, welcome.
Many paths to liberation and all that.
Welcome to the elderly brunch.
Don't do me like that.
We are your home went out of breath. Shit. I'm over here
I'm on.
breathing like I got the COVID-19.
I'm on my Nicki Minaj mode. Speaking of COVID-19, we are observing social distancing, but keeping it very black. What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah, that's something.
That's giving me a
Wakanda.
forever.
Forever.
Y'all, so we, whew,
Let me fan.
I need an old Negro spiritual right now.
Oh,
So shout out to the 1,400 of y'all that are joining us. Y'all, we found it prudent. Everybody has been trapped in the house. I got people over here now complaining that their pool ain't open. People can't go to the gym. They over here getting fat because of Coach Stormy and Jack Fallon. We can't even drink the tea no more. So now people getting real fat.
I got my waist trainer on though.
She got a whole corset on. I'm over here got all this hot ass denim on.
This is just.
Back and die.
But looking good.
Where I live, let me see if I can get some more light in here.
When you go to the Lord, you're gonna
Real
look
quick. You got an extra socket on there?
all of that everything.
No,
I want to have
hold on.
all black anything.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out.
Yes,
Oh, because I can put her here. Yeah, give us one while I get this lighter right.
I need better
I know, but I do be on board. I promise my niggas gonna love me the same. I'm a hot girl, don't try that at home. I wear this baby showing my thumb. I like to drink and I like to have sex. I feel the foot in the chest. On the 92 big serve, I like it with a little bit of curve. This fool with an uppercut. How that captain.
All right, everybody out there brunching. So, Swung,
Yes, friend.
this brings me,
Brings you.
as a resident attorney, for those of y'all who don't know, all Swung's co-counsel out there, all the co-counsel of the Funky Brunch, the Skye Troop or the Skye Storm?
Skye Squad.
Skye Squad. Skye Squad co-counsel of the Funky Brunch out there. This brings us to our first brunch topic, Swung and Richie.
Okay.
To loot or not to loot? That is the question.
Okay, so we have our protesters, we have our rioters, and then we have our looters. I mean, there are many paths to liberation. I don't, I'm not gonna jump on anybody that's doing what they feel they need to do to get their freedom. Like,
So with that, who do you think the world, the companies, the government is responding to? The looters,
right.
the rioters, or the protesters?
I think it's a collective. I think you need everybody, because if they were just looters, they'd just be getting arrested for a burglary.
I think they responded to the looters.
You have to shake the table.
Me personally, and Richie, I'll let you jump in. My personal opinion was fuck shit up and burn that shit down to the goddamn ground.
Okay.
When we kneeled, you had a problem. When we shot black, you had a problem. When we stayed home and did nothing, you had a problem. When we wrote letters to the Congress people, you had a problem.
But wait.
When we went down there and got all that shit out of Dior, Gucci, Target, all those on, that motherfuckers getting arrested. I'm like, shit, fucking shit up is what we been knew how to do. Have you ever been to the hood? We should have started fucking shit up a long time ago, quiet as kept.
Okay. I hear what
DJ Richie, what's your thoughts?
I don't condone looting or violence in any way, shape, or form. However, I don't tell people how to protest. Because the very act of protesting it's unexpected. You can't tell somebody else how to cry out in pain. You know what I'm saying? So however you choose to cry out in pain is however you choose to do so.
Yeah, we was pulling up chairs to the table, and trying to sit down. And so sometimes some people are like, hey, you just gonna shake this table and throw it over, and then we gonna start a new conversation.
And actually, let's be clear about this. It's not everybody out here who's protesting that's also looting.
Okay.
Because you have a bunch of looters who are not black,
Yeah.
who are basically taking up that space and getting the rest of us in trouble.
Well,
And actually, hold on, we got some protesters in the room, right?
actually we do.
Okay, so were y'all looting?
Y'all
Absolutely not.
Step back.
Okay, so we got protesters in the room.
This our
Did you
homeboy.
witness anybody? Anybody protest?
There were people who were very agitated with the police, but for the most part, all of the protesters, everyone was there for the cause.
Okay.
Was keeping everything calm.
Mhm.
They were keeping everybody united for what the real problem is.
And also we chose Coral Gables because it's a white neighborhood, it's where all the money is, so we went there on purpose.
And you haven't heard nothing about
Well, see, that's one thing that I'm gonna say that went different about. Oh, it's gonna bring up my porn history. Hold on. Let me find. What the hell happened? Keep talking to him.
Oh, yes.
No, I just feel like, people are getting it wrong.
Okay.
I feel like, you gotta separate the three different groups.
Mhm.
Protesters, rioters, looters.
Right.
You gotta, treat the looters accordingly. You gotta treat the rioters accordingly. You gotta treat the protesters accordingly.
Well, you know what? I do think all three of them though do work hand in hand. So this is what I will say. I do think the protesters are leading the charge. I think the rioters are angry. I think the looters are just being opportunistic. But there's a symbiotic relationship between all three of them.
Yeah.
And it works because I think independent of them rioting and looting, if it would have just been peaceful protests, I really feel like the powers that be would have been like, oh, they'll stop in a week or so.
Nobody would have took it serious.
Right. But I think people are moving to action because they care? Absolutely not. I think they're moving to action because they don't want any more civil unrest. But at this point, I'll take it however we can get it.
Right. Right.
I agree.
That's me personally.
I think the scale has a lot to do with it too, because you got to remember for Trayvon Martin's case, Ferguson, we had a lot of protests, but it wasn't on the scale. It wasn't like everyone internationally like, hey, there's a problem, and I think the fact that the scale is so large, it makes everybody kind of have to be like, well, what is going on? You can't really ignore it or be like, oh, it'll be done in a couple of days. I think Minneapolis is on like day 12 or day 13. So it's not something where everybody's like, okay, we're mad for a little bit and then we're over it. It's not that short attention span or just 1 or 2 news cycles. It's continuing. So there's things happening.
What do we have to say, or what are your thoughts on our white allyship? This is Dr. Heavenly right here. Hold on, let me find out what it is. Our white allyship. I've looked at this and seen a lot of white people out there protesting beside us. I've also seen a lot of videos with white folks spray painting Black Lives Matter and throwing rocks through bricks. What is it that we need from white people, in your opinion, during this time?
I think during this time, we need white people that are willing to use their privilege to bring voice to the issues, to bring awareness, and to actually utilize their privilege and speak out. I think a lot of times in the past, there's been people throughout history or a group of folks that are allies throughout history since slavery, people that were for emancipation, but there was a majority of people that were very silent. So I think now people are like, you know what, it's gone too far, it's gone on long enough, I'm not just gonna sit here and be silent. So I appreciate that. I've taken a lot of criticism actually for being at different events and things and saying, hey, we need allies to pull up, because it takes everybody. It is a Black issue and Black Lives Matter for sure, 100%. But we need everyone involved in order for us to move towards a solution. So I'm here for the allies that are here for us. Rachel Dozal, put her work in. Y'all be getting on Fran. Y'all be getting on Fran, but she was living the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't like in the suburbs and then talk about that. And she was like in the hood, getting her hair done, learn how to braid, raising Black kids. Hey, she was living the lyrics. But my point is, if you're willing to put the work in and you're willing to use your privilege to help, then it's cool. If you're coming down to protest to loot and act a fool and cast negativity on the progress, then no, you can sit down.
Terrence, up to you took a side.
I have so many of my white brothers and sisters out there who have spoken out so passionately and who have lost fans and subscribers and people who follow them on Instagram for speaking out. And it sucks because it kind of lets us know exactly where we stand and what kind of world we're actually living in. But I also feel like if you're my white friend, I'm expecting you to speak out, because I've had so many people who, again, the community of bloggers that I follow, the white ones, they've spoken out. They've lost all those people. They've lost all those subscribers. So if you're my friend, if you are somebody in my life, I expect you to be speaking out too.
So it's funny because hey, Miss Candiace Girl.
Hi.
How are you? So Candiace, we're gonna bring you into the conversation. We want you to get in where you fit in. Terrence, to your point, Terrence was just making the point that if you have white friends, that they need to be speaking out during this time.
They need to pull up.
I made a post on Facebook that said, white people, it's becoming extremely difficult to be your friend. if I have to guess where you are on this George Floyd issue, render our friendship done effective immediately.
Yeah.
You need to be saying something. But anywho, that's where we was, Candiace. What's going on, baby girl?
Hi, Sam. I'm trying to straighten my camera so y'all see me the straight way. Amen. Okay.
You
Hi,
looking
guys.
good,
How
baby
you
girl.
doing, Funky Brunch?
We all out here. Thank
Yes.
you so much for giving us some of your time. What you over there drinking on, baby?
Cheers. Okay, so I did a little. So I'm actually a Jack Daniel's person.
Yes, girl. Yes.
I love the Jack Honey, Jack Daniel's Honey. This is my drink, and at my wedding, actually, my signature drink was Jack Honey, ginger beer, and lime juice. So cheers.
Yeah.
That sounds good. What's up with y'all mayor cutting up in DC, baby? She done named that bad boy. What's it, 1600 Black Lives Matter Plaza?
1600 Black Lives Matter Plaza. Mayor Bowser, she is my kind of petty. Like, I'm proud of her. She came in. They did that in a few hours. They started at like 3 a.m. and it was finished by midday, and enough time for our president to see what should always be there. Just a constant reminder.
He probably had a whole conniption. And I know he called that lady all kinds of dogs, N-words, and all kinds.
He had 27 briefings on that. He was not.
And he actually attended them. So, he went to those. He saw it on the news. You can't go to no briefing, child. You saw it on the news.
So we know he saw it. We know he saw it.
What have you been doing to keep busy during COVID other than sipping on the Jack Daniels, which we've all been doing?
Well, this has been a time for myself and for my husband. A lot of business conversations are happening. So we're working on businesses that we've already had in the works. We're working on new ideas, new businesses. This has also been a time for both of us. We've kind of gotten to know each other in a more intimate way, like in a person-to-person, human-to-human kind of way. And it's been a good time for us because Chris is always working, so a good time for us to reconnect. And it's just a reminder that, I made a good choice in a husband.
So what I'm hearing is that a baby might be on the way pretty soon. That's what I heard.
Listen, you all are gonna wish this baby into existence if it kills you. We're having conversations for sure, but unless you're gonna come up to the DC and babysit my baby, listen, I need a break. I'm gonna need breaks.
Well, I mean, that's what y'all got Dorothy for. Dorothy loves being all in the mix. So,
she's been trying to get up here for the last 2 weeks. She's been trying to get up here just to be in my business. So
get up in y'all house or her house. We just trying to figure out which house you in.
That would be my house.
Okay. We love it. We love it. So they pushed back y'all's show.
They did.
Which I hate. Why? Was it COVID?
Yeah, it was directly related to COVID-19. So our original air date was May 3rd. We got a call a few days before that date with the network saying to us, hey guys, because of COVID-19, essentially many of the shows that were in production had to shut down. So that shifted the TV programming for the rest of the year. So they wanted to pull some of their top 10 shows, from the docket just to save them to carry the network into the summer and the fall. So that's where we are. We still don't have a date yet, but they're throwing some names and some dates out there, and hopefully by the summer we'll be able to start talking about it.
Now, the people said, regardless of it being pushed back, that it's going to be worth the wait.
Oh, absolutely. 2000.
Is there anything? I mean, I know they got your paperwork down. Is there anything you can share with us on what we can expect?
Like if you stood up, would there be a baby bump, something like that?
No, I'm working on my abs. I'm doing that as well. I'm doing a lot of working out in this quarantine. So I hope to come out of quarantine with some more abs, not a baby bump. That's the plan.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Just somebody at the door, child. Hold on. Finish the way. Hey, hello.
So you're not gonna give us no tea.
Right.
Okay.
The tea that I can give you is that it's going to be very, very good. And not even just the obvious things. There are a lot of moving parts with the rest of the cast. You get to see a lot of surprising things coming from, I think, almost everybody. Almost everybody has a growth moment. Either growth up or growth down. You can grow down. Some of us grow down. The rest of us might grow up.
Candiace, how did Wendy do on her first season?
Yeah, she just come in the lobby.
Oh, I she is firecracker. She's funny. I can't wait for people to get to see what she brings. She brings the thing.
Brings the thing. Are you guys done taping the season? So we're just waiting.
Oh yeah, we finished taping the end of 2019. So we've been hanging for a minute.
Waiting.
Where Chris at?
Where is Chris? Babe!
Bring Chris down to the bed. Is he bound by the non-disclosure?
Oh, he's coming. I hear him stomping. Babe! You're being summoned.
So listen, I know y'all have been cooking and eating. I know you got to be barbecued out. I'm sure you've eaten Chris's whole cookbook inside and out. I'm sure he's probably developed a second cookbook since.
That's a good question for him. Yeah. No, we're still testing recipes from the cookbook that we're waiting on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here he comes. You want to explain your cookbook situation?
Chris!
What's going on, my brother?
Oh, not much. How are you?
We are doing well, sitting here having a good time, drinking a cocktail, goddamn. And it's brunch. It's brunch, and I was just asking Candiace.
Is that the no justice, no peach?
This is the no justice, no peach. No justice, no peach. We were talking about food and cookbooks, and it was Candiace eating. And I was like, well, we might as well get the word from the horse's mouth himself. What have y'all been eating and drinking since this whole COVID situation? And Candiace said that y'all having a baby real soon.
I said nothing of the sort. I did not say that.
For the record, she said there were conversations.
What's that?
She said there were conversations about a baby.
Oh, yes. Several conversations and many attempts at practicing. But as far as food, we've been eating everything.
Yeah.
Whatever
he feels like.
Yes. So I'm testing out a lot of recipes. The book is coming along. Like most of the writing is all done. But for me, the real difficult part and the thing that's so time consuming is actually writing out recipes so that everyday people can follow them. I don't cook with recipes. I just throw stuff in the pan that I want in there, and then I have to go back and I'm like, oh shit, how much did I put in there? What was that? And then have to write it all down. So that's the real tedious, time consuming part for me. But it's getting there. It's coming slowly but surely.
We support you. We're gonna have another brunch with your recipes when the time comes.
Yeah,
Chris, I'm gonna put you on the spot for a second here. So, considering everything that is going on in this political climate and racially, how does that make you feel having an African American spouse?
I'm good for it. I support all of it. It's people that look like me that have to have these conversations that tend to be looked at as uncomfortable. But if someone like me is not willing to have this conversation, I don't see a way that we can change to be better. So I support everything that she does, and not only am I married to an African American woman, but my kids are 25%. The ones that live down there close to where you at down there in Coral Springs. So it's not only for me, it's for her, for them as well. Because my son, who is very big for being 11 years old, I look back at I was telling somebody this the other day, some of the dumb things that I did growing up, luckily that weren't caught on cell phone cameras. I don't know that my son will have that same benefit that I did, just going about his normal everyday life because of the color of his skin. He looks more Mexican than anything, but even still. So those are the things I think about. I'm here to support, any way that I can. I took a lot of heat even yesterday on social media just because I asked a question, literally thinking that I missed something. The meme going around that the president now lives at 1600 Black Lives Matter Plaza or whatever. And I was like, wait a minute, that's on 16th Street in the White House. And it was a legit question. And people started lighting me up in the comments, but there was actually a couple of people who chimed in were like, no, I actually really thought the address had changed. So, just making sure that the information that is being put out here is accurate. So people like myself who are more white like me can understand that, okay, these are the real facts. This is what's going on. How can I help? So I'm here for
There's a lot of bots and there's a lot of fake accounts that are doing a lot of crazy stuff. You have to keep that in mind. It's an election year, and there's a lot going on with that. So it's so important, even with talking about protesters and people trying to find information, you got to fact check, you got to have a proper source, you got to say, okay, this is where I'm going for my news, and take the time to really research and back it up. There's so many crazy stories and, conspiracy theories about every single thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to be so diligent.
It seems like every other post has a fact check notice underneath it these days. You never know.
So let's
get your information from a reputable news source. It's best not to believe it. You can Google anything and find anything that you're looking for. So you want to make sure you're getting your news, especially as it relates to the election, from a reputable source, for sure.
But the mayor did name that street Black Lives Matter Plaza. That was real news.
No, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
What shot did y'all do back there behind our back? It didn't offer us one.
Jack Fire.
Y'all just broke in and brought the Jack Fire. So speaking of Jack Fire, let's have a little fun here. Let's play a game called Personality. Are you a rioter, a looter, or a protester? Personality-wise, which one would you be?
I'm a legal observer.
That's
the thing. We have to be there to make sure y'all good. Record everything.
I'm a rioter all day long.
Yes.
I'm fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Candiace, rioter, looter, protester.
I'm for sure a protester. I'm too afraid at this point, especially, but I'm too afraid of getting in trouble. So I'm not about to be rioting. I'm not looting nothing. I might watch people loot and say, "Ooh, get that," just to shoot. I personally, I'm gonna live vicariously through the looters because I can't be out. I'm too afraid. But I'm most definitely a protester.
What I'm hearing is
shout and carry on. I'm a protester.
What I'm hearing is you not too bougie to buy some Gucci out the back of a trunk somewhere. Chris, rioter, looter, protester. Chris, rioter, looter, protester.
Man, I'm gonna have to go the protester route. I'm just too old right now to be going to jail for some dumb shit. So I'm just
we got an attorney on retainer. Pro bono.
Been there, done that.
So look, we're gonna take 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, I have my time with that.
2 or 3 audience questions from you, and then we're gonna let y'all go back to baby making. So I'm gonna put my finger right on y'all out there who got questions for Candiace and or Chris. Now is the time to put them in the the question box, and I will read them off. The fabulous 202 said, "Wish the sound could be better." I do too, baby. This is our first one. We doing it off a webcam. You got to excuse me. I'm doing the best I can. The store closed. It's COVID. My money messed up. I ain't worked in 16 weeks. Just Hold the line.
Hold the line.
Hold the line.
We coming.
Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say.
We out here trying
I don't
to
think
have
they
a
can hear you
revolution.
They've been coming to me, they can't hear me.
Can y'all not hear or it sound bad? Which one?
Echo.
Oh, y'all gonna have to deal with that.
What?
Okay, so Scorpio 08 said, Candiace, what couple do y'all mesh with the most on the show?
On our show?
Yeah.
It's the Osefos at this point.
Oh, that's the new bitch. We don't know her.
Yes.
So,
Our new girl is great, and she comes with a whole package, a whole family. I mean, there was a time because there aren't a lot of couples. That's the other thing. Like the Darbys don't count. There aren't that many other couples. So we hung out with all the couples that existed because there weren't that many.
So King Malcolm said, ask Candiace, is she watching the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I am. I think I'm an episode behind, so I'm not current. But I have been following it. I think I'm most excited this season about Garcelle, as you know, I think many Black people are, because there has not been a Black woman to grace the Beverly Hills franchise. So I was watching for that reason. But this stuff with Denise and Brandy and the lesbian stuff, that I'm ready for. I want to see like what that's gonna bring us.
So somebody says, does Candiace have any of that stinking ass Grand Dame perfume? Listen, y'all, I just work here. I'm just reading what it said.
Yes, I do have La Dame. I actually think it smells nice.
Does it smell like white diamonds? Because it gives me that it probably smells like old people.
No, it has a more of a musky, masculine, like cedar. What is it called? Cedar wood or sandalwood smell. But I love it. I like it. I'm not to hate on anybody's business, okay?
So you saying it smells like man who don't have tax issues, right? That's
yeah, it smells like wealthy men.
Let me get one.
The women want
to go. He says, I love Chris messing with Candiace's hair. Come through, swirl. Have mercy. Y'all are so
I don't even realize when he's doing it. He loves my braids.
You know when the braids are in, child, but not when they out.
Listen, Candiace, I want to thank you so much for sitting with us. Candiace and Chris both, thank you guys. Let us know what y'all both got going on and where the people can find you and find what you got going on social media.
So I have a little single out called I See You Remix.
Give us a little piece of the chorus. Give us a little piece of the chorus.
I don't have my microphone.
You don't need one, baby. You got to go out.
This is gonna get my mic.
You got a loud performance.
He's a whole stage husband. Yes.
No, Chris is very supportive of the cause. Like, and he thinks he's a husbander. If I do something wrong, he's gonna call me on that. That wasn't a good note. He's that husband.
So speaking of, hey, you here?
He has other guests, but we're still under 10 people.
Yes. Yes. This is a talk show.
That's Uber Eats.
What? Oh, he's coming. Okay. So, I See You is available on all streaming platforms. iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you stream music, you can find this song and the original, which is like an R&B ballad. Okay, so just a little piece. Here we go. In a world where love's taken for granted and its beauty is pushed aside, a world where people would rather be distant than come together and compromise. In a world where fears try to consume you, and little petty things get in the way. One thing's clear, one thing's true. Through it all, I see you.
I mean, you ain't got nothing on me or whatever. I mean, you were right for the yang 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 around the house. You know.
Yes.
Love
It's
that.
a piece.
So
Thank
tell
you.
the people where they can find you, Candiace.
Yes, so I'm available always. You can always find me on Instagram, probably too much at the time, at Candigal, CandeEgal09. Also on Twitter at Candigal. My website, CandiaceDillard.com, gives the updates here and there. You can also download the song there. You can also visit PrimaHairCollection.com. We have our new kinky curly wig units that are available right now on the website. Chris is what are you? C Bassett 33. He's always on the Instagram going off on people, so we're there. That's where we are.
Candiace, thank you so much for your time. Y'all be safe out there in DC. And if the Gucci man stops by, get me on FaceTime and let me know what he got. I'll cash out
Yes.
Y'all be good.
Tell them Black Lives Matter.
Bye, guys.
Be good. See you later. DJ, give us some tunes.
Let me see what I got for y'all.
And we're going to the drink them on that.
We can see back up.
Y'all, that was Candiace. Let me see. You got it? Do I need to hit the Bluetooth button again? Y'all go get y'all another drink. Heat y'all up some more food. I got some more people downstairs. Y'all love Miss Jill Tracey. She downstairs. If she can find her way through the gate. Get it work? You got it?
We got it pressed again.
One now.
Is it?
You got it?
I think it's Is it XPR?
Maybe.
Is that it? You're saying you gotta show a security code.
No, that ain't it.
Try it again.
It's coming, it's coming.
Still not that.
Let me turn it off, turn it back on. Okay, that's off.
A lot of calories. You agree? That part.
I just turned it back on.
It's on now?
It's on now. Now I'm going to hit the Bluetooth button. Now hold on, let me hit the Bluetooth button. Okay, now it's in searching mode, discovery mode. No. Well, I don't know what the fuck going on with this shit. Y'all just gonna have to listen to me say, can't cry. Him over there, but me care. There, lie. Yeah, we trying to get it to care. We'll take a half of the fuck we can get it. Y'all know me. Black people shit always stand up. We didn't have no sound check people. We didn't have no lighting people. I'm just doing the best I can with the little bit that I got. Don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head. Hey.
Hit the club like you hit the club, hit the neighbors.
We got Jill Tracey about to join us. That's Dr. Anthony on the other line. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all questions together for Dr. Anthony. Go get y'all some food. Get y'all another cocktail. Serve it up, bitch, because it's Sunday. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. And we going to have us some good goddamn time down to the Funky Brunch. I'm
Hey, it's all about the mental health.
What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers. We'll be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. On the low from the jank and the tourists. Trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living a raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine in the bill. But still, everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leave when you will. Trying Perry, 7 zeros, Rio, DJ Henry, ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard. On your high 7 every day, that's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5s, who drop millennials. It's all about the Benjamins, but I get a 50-pound bag. Hey, carrots on my hands with the cuts. It's not more up here, I drinking more liquor, dropping a blue nigga with more flippers. Watch my gold niggas wrapped in the pure denim. Go and bring them out. So when you sleep, I was nobody ever gonna believe you.
Fire. So it's only right to show y'all how to make a cocktail. This bitch to rock up and get ready to move over to the bar section of my mansion / condo on the water. Turn it up!
Thank you much. So good. I tried. Well, not 10 years. I've been in media for about 10 years. Yeah, I've been in media for about 10 years.
Were you in agencies or brands?
Yeah.
I like your function too.
Thank you. Thank you.
How many of us? Sing y'all, when the blood drops, wanna rumble with the beat, huh? Throw a hit on the whole family. Raymond, let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready. How many of us? Can you give me a count?
And so now we're gonna turn this over to Sue Ann and Raymond, who are gonna give us our first Jack Daniels drink demo. Take it away, Sue Ann.
Here he is.
Hi guys, how are you? What's going on?
Ray in the building.
Ray's in the building, Suan's in the building, Quinn's in the building. We're gonna make this live right now. We're gonna set it off because we're gonna start it slow, right? Well, slow, maybe not slow. We're gonna do shots to start it off. So we're gonna do Jack Apple today.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a little bit of cranberry juice and just a little bit of sugar. And we're gonna do shots for the family right here. Happy Sunday, everybody. And this is how we're gonna set it off. We're gonna make it simple. This is a take on a Washington apple, but this one, because we're not using apple pucker, we're just gonna use Jack Daniels and cranberry juice and a little bit of sugar. We're gonna call it the Miami apple, right?
Are you sure?
You guys ready?
I thought that was the no justice, no peach, because there's no.
No, that's coming up. That's coming up. We got that coming. We got that coming.
Okay.
So again, we're gonna do Jack Apple. I love it. You could just drink it straight, but we're gonna make shots right now. And because there's a lot of us, I'm just gonna pour. I'm not even gonna measure. We're just gonna pour. Ready?
Okay.
Okay,
Are you sure?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of us, girl. We got this. We
All
got
right,
this.
friend.
I know how to measure without even.
Drink responsibly.
Yes. Always drink responsibly. Always call it Uber. So cranberry juice.
How many is that? A little something.
It's like how many of us? How many?
20.
Under 10.
Under 10.
Under 10. It's under
Give or
10.
take 2.
And we're just gonna do a little simple syrup, which is just sugar and water. You
A
ready?
little simple.
A little sweet. All right, and we're gonna shake this up.
Okay.
And we're gonna pour for the fam right here.
Oh, you're gonna shake both of them. Okay, wow. Okay. There it is. Okay.
Y'all ready?
Ready?
We all gonna cheer together?
Shot. No, that's not.
So this is the first cocktail of 3 cocktails that I'm gonna make. This is how we're gonna get it started. It's just a little celebration for everybody, so I'm just gonna pour un poquito.
Okay.
Un poquito. It's a little bit in Spanish.
So I just get one because I'm drinking responsibly.
Yes, you get 2. Don't worry, it's just a shot. Just mix your cranberry, you get.
So what inspired this drink?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the Jack Apple, so I just decided to
Ooh,
keep
yes,
it simple.
very refreshing.
Super refreshing, super cool, very, 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 very delicious.
And I can make this.
Anybody can make this. Again, we're gonna do. If you're gonna do a shot, if you're gonna do some shots for the house, let's say it's for 2 people. You just want to do like 1 ounce of Jack Apple, 1 ounce of half an ounce of cranberry juice, and just a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, and then you got some shots. You ready? All right, guys, we good.
This is for people to get double shots, obviously, because there's under 10 people here. So that's
Yeah. So ready? Everybody want to do a shot? Let's go.
all 7 of us.
Yeah.
We only need 10.
We only need 10.
How does this work with vodka?
Fine.
Perfect. No, it's
Amazing.
Who's next?
Where you coming?
I'm coming.
Come here, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy
Salud.
Sunday, Funky Brunch.
Okay. Miami Apple, let's make it happen. Cheers, everyone.
Yes. For now and forever.
How are you?
Ah.
Oh, that's delicious.
Jill Tracey, come on and step in here real quick, y'all. Funky Brunch, y'all have met Jill Tracey. She got her turban on. You late to the party.
Yes, you know.
So,
Always late, but worth the wait.
You know.
So you get 2.
you got Jill Tracey, you got to do 2.
Yeah.
No, I gotta drive. So what are we drinking?
Everything.
That's, what did you call it?
We're calling it Miami Apple, so it's Jack Apple,
Oh, I like.
cranberry juice, and a little bit of sugar.
Okay, and
The same thing.
Juice, same one.
cranberry. Oh, this is the same
Yeah,
thing.
you can have that one too.
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Well, cheers to you.
What?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Cheers to your arrival.
Our soiree on the beach.
That's right. International Ladies Night at the National
International
Hotel.
Ladies Day.
Ladies Day.
It wasn't at night.
Oh, sorry. It was there. Yeah, right.
But it was nice.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the game that we're playing today. Jill, come back. Don't be back. Only me, more importantly.
Okay.
Okay, so the game is rioter, looter, or protester. What's your personality in these times?
Oh my goodness, that's okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try that again. Rioter,
Looter, or protester.
Oh, protester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
I
about
might riot a little bit,
a little in between?
but definitely, yeah. Protester. Yeah, definitely. I think that I don't even think that was. Those are not the same people.
Okay. No.
That were in the daytime and that were at night.
Right.
You can't get business with all the same people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. No, I was not at night.
No. Okay. Are you a rioter? Are you a looter? Are you?
I am a protester, but don't push.
Okay.
You know, pushing up, then we
Cheers.
all
Right.
Cheers.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And you?
I'm a legal observer.
You know what?
And I can't do anything because I need to make sure I'm in place. So if people get in trouble, I can be like, okay, you good.
So now, I mean, well, okay, so in that vein,
Right.
looking at what we have now, right?
The case of the 75-year-old,
Right.
who we clearly again see being shoved by the bullies.
Right.
And now they get suspended, and then 57 others resign.
Well, this is what is not explained in the story. They've resigned from that unit.
When the people say you giving dominatrix.
Yes, I would agree.
For the people, but yeah, they're not. They only resigned from that unit, so they're still police officers.
But they were still making a statement.
So their statement is we're supporting, Blue Lives
Who pushed
Matter.
down?
Right, Blue Lives Matter.
Who pushed him? I mean, do you see what I'm saying? There's something fundamentally wrong.
That's white on right crime, right?
Period. That is, because that is barbaric.
That's right. And older elderly gentlemen to.
So Suanne, I'm over here reading the comments, and Ray, we're gonna have to put you out because you're still in the show. All the comments are saying,
Ray,
the bartender is so goddamn fine.
Period. Listen.
Bartender is so damn fine.
I'm gonna have another drink.
Okay,
I can stay in that space.
So DJ, turn the music up.
Yeah, let's take it hard.
Just like your
Is that better? It's too loud. No, I turned it down on my end.
It's too loud. They're too
It's
loud.
better. It's too loud. Oh, yes, sir, better. My bad, y'all. I forgot. I got the microphone next to the speaker. We over here having a whole party. Funky Brunch. I forgot about y'all. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Hey, fuck my neighbors, baby. I pay good rent over here. Fuck them all. It ain't the night time. Shit, we got enough liquor for it. They can come over. DJ Richie Style, they say they are here for your music. I had to bring my brother out of retirement. You don't do this for just anybody. You don't do this for just anybody. This is a family over here. Y'all should have told me the music was too loud earlier. We got B, Beauty in the house. We're going to give us a protest. Dr. Heavenly just texted me. She said give her 5 minutes. So y'all drop that in the comments right now and let me know what y'all want us to talk about while we wait for Dr. Heavenly to get ready. They said they want to know what Ray's Instagram is to bartender. Ray's Instagram is a fit ass couch potato 333. Let me write the shit. Let me just write it. Let me write it.
So tip if they want to throw a tip. Raymond Bargallo at hold on, I'll tell you right now. Very cool tip.
It's cash out.
PayPal, Raymond Bargallo. PayPal me at Raymond Bargallo. RAYMOND.
Raymond
Bargallo. BARGALLO. PayPal.
Thank you. Baby, we about to turn it down. Woo! Swung, we got to start back the show.
Sorry, Tom.
Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly. We was over here. We was over here having a whole ass party.
With under 10 people.
Waiting on you. It's the Funky Brunch, Dr. Heavenly, so we over here drinking our favorite Jack Fire cocktails.
And following CDC guidelines.
And we got a few couple people. We following the guidelines, Dr. Heavenly. Don't beat me up too bad.
Okay,
How you been, Dr. Heavenly?
I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking. I went through a slight, I ain't even gonna say depression, but I was really upset about the things that happened last week. Floyd.
Yeah. You gotta take a mental break.
Yeah, and it's hard too, because every time you turn on the TV, the news, social media, anything, everybody's talking about it. And not only that, new cases keep arising. You know what I mean? The more you watch, the more you see. And you don't really even know what's true and what's not, you know?
So, Dr. Heavenly, keeping in that vein, we were playing a game, a personality game called Rioter, Looter, or Protester. Which one are you?
You asking me which one am I? I'm neither. I'm not gonna get in that. I mean, I'll pay to get you out of jail. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go out there and because I don't trust it. You know what I mean? I was from the time of Rodney King, you know, when they were out there, and I just have seen too much. And I don't know if you follow me on IG, but I was urging the little kids to go home because I've seen some things that you wouldn't imagine. And I just don't ever want it to be somebody I know or love, you know?
But do you think it's a new day? Like how I feel like in Rodney King, when that happened, even, you know, with Selma, they did so much more with less. But now these kids have technology. They can keep each other safe. They can record each other. They can keep in contact. I feel like the technology itself lends itself to keep them safer. Have the players changed? Have the emotions changed? No, but I think there's ways for them to keep themselves safer. I don't want to tell anybody how to express their outrage. I think as a lawyer who works in the civil rights space, there's a time where you got to shake the table, and that's what they're doing. So I don't want to say.
You know what? I love it. I appreciate it. I think that it's great to shake the table, but I don't really think these cops give a damn. They know the cameras are on. They know you're seeing them. You know what I mean? Maybe they will be charged with things, but I just don't trust it, y'all. I just don't. I do appreciate the young people going out. I think it's a need for protest, and I love that we're all protesting together, white, black, and everything all over the world. I appreciate it. I just don't trust it. I saw that girl get her whole shoulder broken when she was a hygienist, her collarbone broken by a white police officer when she was just trying to get out of the situation. I just don't trust it. I wouldn't want my babies down there because I don't understand how somebody's child could get injured in that way and they mama and daddy don't be ready to kill the world. You know what I mean? I get it. I appreciate the young people. I love it. But I say if I did it, I would do it in a protesting fashion. Okay. But I'm not a protester. I would stay home and help you get out of jail.
Okay. Well, you know what? Everybody is needed, and we all got to roll because they asked me, was I going out there marching? And I just told them, you know, it's too hot in Overtown. And, you know, my skill is communication. I need to be here to disseminate the information and how to get people out of jail. And if I'm a communication hub, I can't be marching singing "We Shall Overcome." I'm going to leave that to you and Richie because my talents are better utilized at home.
Okay.
But let me ask you this, Dr. Heavenly. Will you be buying any Gucci out the back of trunks that the people got from the Phillips and from the Lennox?
Objection!
No. Y'all not gonna get me on no Trina bullshit. I'm never gonna say that.
I love it. I love it. So, Dr. Heavenly, you know I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm going to drop down in these comments. If y'all got any questions out there for the hilarious Dr. Heavenly, drop that in the comment box right now. Let's get Dr. Heavenly a couple of these questions. And y'all know she going to keep it real. She going to tell the truth. And if it's none of y'all business, she just going to tell you it ain't none of y'all business.
What happened to the COVID, Dr. Heavenly?
What happened to the COVID?
Yes.
It's still here.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Ain't nothing happened to the COVID. Y'all just forgot about it. Like people say, after 30 days, y'all get tired of whatever, whether it be protesting, whether it be the pro-COVID or whatever. Y'all just gonna act like it ain't happened.
Okay. Do you
think that it's here? It's worse than ever. It's still here.
So, Dr. Heavenly, one question said, you being an Atlanta resident, what do you feel about Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms calling in the National Guard on protesters?
I know Keisha Lance Bottoms personally, so I can personally say that I think she's trying to do what's best for the city. I think she is a great mayor. I think that everything she does, and a lot of times we don't understand what's going on in the back, you know, backstage. So we can't really understand everything that's on the goings on. But I think she's for the people. I think whatever she's doing is for the betterment of the people. And I think she's doing absolutely what she thinks is right. So I'd have to agree with her and stand behind her in whatever she's doing.
Did you see the video of the lady that was standing out in front of her yard with the bullhorn, calling her all kind of names and stuff, and saying, "Don't close your blinds now, bitch. Come outside and march with the people." Did you see that video?
No, I didn't see that. You saying somebody said that to Keisha?
Yes, they were standing in front of her house, baby. She was like, "I Googled you. Since you not standing with the people is coming to you. That's why I'm standing in your yard. You as a punk, you need to be out here."
They came to her house?
Her house. Now, granted, she has police.
Yes, no. I did not see that, but that's uncalled for. Whatever it is, there was no reason to go to that lady's house.
So what you doing if they come to your house?
Where's her damn security? Don't she have security just like the mayor? The mayor got security because everything. She stay across the street from where Quad used to stay. They got security.
But you know, your performance don't have no front gate, so you can't just go through. The police were in her yard, and all things constant, the lady was standing across the street in the street. Matter of fact, she was standing in front of the Lynette house.
She didn't paint black
and
on her.
by law, you can't tell me to get out the street. The street is public. I can stand in the street and scream whatever I want to scream in your yard. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as I don't come in. So the lady was
they were in her yard by her window. I was finna say, but I think that's inappropriate. I think it's inappropriate. You can't go to anybody's yard. Did y'all? Well, hell, go to where y'all can't get to the White House. He done put up that fence for y'all asses, so y'all can't really just go on across that park and get to the White House real easily. But no, I think that's inappropriate. You shouldn't go to that lady house. That lady doing all she can do. That's what I think.
What's your take on the mayor?
Was out there protesting? Was that after she protested or before?
You know, Dr. Heavenly, between Facebook, Instagram, and these Negroes' comprehension, I do not know. And the person who got up there, went out to that lady's house, is one of them ignorant, you know, Negroes that was just looking for some likes, views, and clout. It was funny. It's not funny, but if it was in a movie, it would have been funny because Keisha is in the blinds, closing her blinds. So like, while this lady is on the bullhorn screaming in her yard, and the police is there, but again, it's public property where the lady was. I can stand outside and
at this point, they doing stuff that's illegal anyway. They should have took her ass down like all the rest of the security guards do when you come to a celebrity's house. Take them down. Take them down. I don't want nobody standing in front of my yard with that. Take them out. We ain't doing this shit right no way. Might as well handle that.
I think the governor called the National Guard.
But she co-signed.
She co-signed.
She did, and that's why the black folks
came to my house with a bullhorn. I would have called the National Guards too, or whoever the hell would have came to get you out my goddamn. When it becomes personal, it becomes personal.
Right. Keep that down to the city hall.
Have you been to Buckhead or the area since the rioting started? You been home?
No, and I'm so glad I don't live out that way. The people talking about they stay in a certain zip code, all this shit. Well, let me hush. Let me be quiet. But no, I have not seen any of that. If you come around my house, you would never know what's happening. You know what I mean? Good. So I'm kind of happy for that, you know? So, no, I have not. I heard y'all was down into the luxury stores down there looting and tearing up their stuff, and y'all done got in the mall. How did y'all let that happen? Go in the mall and just tear down the walls and the glass and just go in there and steal? Where the cops at?
I mean, they was down there by the Spelman and by the Morris Brown messing with them kids. They can't be in both places at one time.
Well, they need the National Guard then. They need the National Guard to come in and stop all of that. If that's happening and there's not enough police officers to control, you know, breaking into stores and stuff like that, they need some help. Then, yeah, call them.
But I just feel like the National Guard...
Let me ask you this, Dr. Heavenly. Between the rioting, the looting, and the protesting, personally, I think all three of them work hand in hand to get the progress that we've been getting. I know personally, just from knowing you, that you don't agree with people breaking up people's shit and breaking in people's stores and stealing. But do you feel that these actions are bringing us progress in this movement?
Absolutely. Anytime money is spent, anytime money is lost, somebody's attention is getting, you know what I mean? You're getting somebody's attention. These insurance companies, and not everybody has insurance or maybe even that type of insurance, but if the insurance companies have to pay out a certain amount, yeah, you get people's attention. Anytime you bring out some money, yeah, the looters are causing people to look at it more carefully. Yes, it is helping. It definitely helps.
Is there any questions in the room for Dr. Heavenly?
Dr. Evelyn, I hear a lot of shows are starting back filming. If Married to Medicine starts back filming in the next couple of weeks, will you be participating?
Yes.
Okay. All right. There we go. We're going to get this ball. Who do you expect to see back?
Honestly, I expect to see everybody. I think some people are going to be there in a different capacity, but I think everybody. Everybody I heard is fire. I really don't believe that shit. I mean, I heard it too and they told me that, but I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing until I see it.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, there it is, y'all.
That's what I know, and that's all I'm really worried about. I'm gonna do the same shit, so what?
The ink is dry.
I have another question. Married to
What's your
Medicine.
name? Let me see you, baby, because I don't want nobody pulling up with no penis in their mouth. Let me see.
That's DJ Richie Skye. That's YouTube, bro. DJ
Who that
Richie.
is? Oh, I know him. I've seen him before. Look at him.
That's my home.
Look at you.
My home.
Thank you. Thank you. I
You
got
in
another
Miami?
question.
You in Miami?
Yeah.
Wow, you're handsome.
Thank you. What do you think about Married to Medicine Los Angeles? Do you think they have enough of what y'all got to succeed?
That's the same thing the mayor did before she painted Black Lives Matter. We hear you though. We hear you, sis. We hear you. That's a hell no.
Okay.
That's a hell no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hell no.
Okay.
That's a no.
What do they?
I learned that from Dr. Jackie. Just be quiet. Just shut up. Don't say nothing. Okay.
A pregnant pause.
And if you quiet long enough, they'll move the hell on.
No, baby, you ain't getting nothing from me. I think that it's a different show. I think it's very different.
Dr. Heavenly, what was going through your mind when that lady tried to jump up and fight you?
You saw what was on my mind. I ain't finna fight you, nigga. I'm not finna do it. This is a different show. This is not Love and Hip Hop. I'm not here to do that. They're not paying me to do that. I'm not finna fight you. And there's too many people out here. I got people for that. I said it. Didn't they show it? I got people for that. I'm not finna do that with you.
You press charges, you don't throw punches.
I mean, I don't think I would press charges, but I know I'm finna sit my ass down. I'm not finna fight that girl. I don't fight battles I can't win.
She has hitters. She has hitters for that.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yeah.
Hey, but I like DJ Richie Skye. I seen his vlogs before. He be tearing me up too, just like you, Funky Dineva, don't it? I don't care. Listen, I love it. Listen, keep talking about me. Keep talking. That's good. That's good. Okay, because I'm just daddy. I got my man. Okay.
And just speaking of daddy, I literally about to ask you with daddy, what's going on with daddy in the pain management center? Is he working during the COVID? You working? What's he?
Yeah, Damon is an essential worker because those people need their pain pills. They will actually go into, withdrawal without it. So he's been working consistently. He is now doing COVID testing. He has a group now that he's doing something called Georgia Know Your Status. So he's doing COVID testing throughout the state of Georgia. So he's actually, I ain't gonna say capitalizing off the situation, but he's actually doing what's needed. You know what I mean? He's not on Twitter. He's not tweeting about reality TV. He's not on Instagram Live talking about who got fired and all of that. He's not doing that. He's working, okay? He's trying to work for the betterment of our people, okay?
Okay. Is you back doing the people root canals and fixing the halitosis and whatnot? Are you still home?
I am. We actually have to do a lot of different protocols now, so it actually takes longer. So we schedule our patients out and we see less people. But yeah, I'm back in the office now. Yeah, as of last week. Yeah.
In the comments, they asked if the protesters getting discounts for any teeth things that they get damaged.
You know what?
during
If
the
you mess up your teeth and you hear it here, if you mess up your tooth during the protest, I will give you a 20% discount. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is 20% is my profit. I promise. Don't come in there with no bad credit because, listen, don't come in there with no bad credit because it's wasting everybody's time. You know what I mean? If you don't have no money and or credit, I'm not trying to be mean, but what you want? Can y'all go to the grocery store and not have any money? Selling something that's going to be vital to your life, and they don't even give you that shit really without insurance. Insurance does not cover cosmetic dentistry. It don't cover what I'm selling. So don't come in here thinking that, okay, I got insurance, it's gonna cover. It's not, and that's not mean. That's business. If you don't have credit or money, what we doing? You came for a picture. And that's what people are doing. They coming for a picture, and I don't mind taking a picture after you pay me. Am I wrong?
No, not at all, baby. I mean, work ain't honest, but it's
I will give a protester 20%. That's my profit. You know what I'm saying? On discount or whatever. If they can prove, I need to see the video. I need receipts. That you
a bail receipt, a police report. She needs something showing that your ass was affected and body slammed by the police or tear gas, and that's why your teeth is chipped.
Okay.
Dr.
I love my life. I like you, DJ Richie. You a DJ for real?
Yeah.
Girl, what you think we just gotta make that for decoration?
I know the blog. I've seen his stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, hold on, Dr. Haley. We gonna. Yeah. Well, then hold on. If you like him, I might got something else you like. We finna do a drink demo really quickly, then I'll let you go, Dr. Heavenly.
Yes.
He ain't even in here. So that's all right. Yeah, the tea work. Yeah, the tea really work. But we not allowed to sell it no more. We not allowed to sell it no more because the person that's over it though got on the thing and said some stuff, and now the black folks mad.
What had happened was.
But Dr. Heavenly, we're gonna do a drink demo with you really quick. We're gonna get out of here. This is Raymond, our bartender.
What's up? How are you?
I said if you like Richie Skye, all the ladies like Raymond too. He's still in the show. So I said,
how are you? Happy Sunday to you. All right, we're gonna make a whiskey cocktail right now, right? It's a champagne cocktail with a little bit of Gentleman Jack, which is my favorite Jack product. They're all really good, but this is definitely my favorite.
Dr. Heavenly, you drink the whiskey, don't you?
Yes, I do the brown. Yes, so Gentleman's Jack, I like that. Yes.
So we're gonna make it happen right now. We're gonna use a fancy coupe glass. You can always use a martini glass all day long.
Dr. Heavenly like hers in the red cup.
Nothing wrong with the red cup.
Grab some ice real quick. I'll be right back.
No, Funky, I will do it to you.
Oh, you gonna do? Well, you know, I'm a down home kind of bitch, so I prefer my.
I'm just playing. Nah, I got a red cup right now back there.
So I'm gonna do 1 ounce of Gentleman Jack. We're gonna.
But this is Dr. Heavenly style drink. You got to put 2 ounces.
Right.
Gentleman Jack in there.
We're gonna do half a shot of simple syrup, which is just sugar.
I mean, I don't like to waste no time. If you just gonna drink it, might as well make it right to get you right the first time.
I know that's right.
But with these drinks, with raised drinks, we want to continuously go back to the bar. So.
Why? Oh, to buy another one.
Always.
I thought we was at home. But okay.
I'm gonna use some fresh peach juice or peach puree. You can do whatever. Always go with fresh. If you go fresh, the drink is always gonna taste a lot better. So, and now I'm gonna shake that up, right?
Wow, that's a lot going on.
Fancy.
All right. I'm gonna pour it in the glass. So.
Hold on.
Wow. And now I'm gonna take some bubbles. Everybody loves bubbles. It is brunch, right? It is Sunday.
Do you see it, Dr.
I was trying to get my glass, but it didn't come through.
I'm gonna put it in the FedEx. I'm gonna put it in the FedEx.
I'm gonna pop a fresh bottle because everybody loves the sound of the champagne popping, right? Or the bubbles popping. So we're gonna make that happen right now.
Okay.
Always, when you pop in a champagne bottle, always put the cork to the side because you never know, you can take your eye out. Just heads up. Because we love that sound, right? Let's make it happen, all right? So, we're gonna fill that up with some champagne, and then we're gonna do a drop of bitters in the drink.
Wow, this is very fancy. I don't have bitters at my house.
And last but not least, you should. Bitters is always good. Bitters is good for your stomach. Bitters is good for any ailment that you have. If you go to dinner and you need Pepto-Bismol, you're better off going with bitters and club soda. And then we're gonna just spin it on the cocktail, and we're gonna drop it like it's hot. Boom.
There it is.
Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Drop that.
Doctor, sorry you're not here. Next time we can make it happen. We can make it happen.
I wish you were here to drink with us, Dr. Heavenly. Thank you so much, my Miami sister, for giving us your time for this first virtual brunch. I can't wait to see you again so we can laugh and have this cocktail for real together.
Thank you for having me. I love you guys. Y'all keep it up. Y'all doing a great job.
Thank you so much, Dr. Heavenly. Bye-bye.
Later, bye-bye.
That was Dr. Heavenly, y'all.
I need that drink.
So Raymond, what else can we get since he's trying to fix the music? Let's do some more. Let's do some more with the drink. Yeah, let's do something else with these drinks.
You want to make a frozen drink right now?
Yeah, let's make a frozen drink, y'all.
Let's make a cute drink right now. All right, so we're gonna make an amazing dessert cocktail, and today's sponsor, of course, is Jack Fire. Can I borrow that bottle?
You need the Jack Fire?
Yeah.
The Jack Fire?
So this is a little process, right? So I'm gonna go step by step. I created this cocktail. Well, I didn't create it. I think I created it. I'm gonna use vanilla ice cream, cinnamon, Jack Fire, which is a cinnamon whiskey. I'm gonna use. You can always use Kahlua or Bailey's or whatever kind of Irish cream or whatever kind of coffee.
What about cremas?
Cremas? Yeah, sure, you could use that. Yeah, 100%. So I'm gonna get this started. First, I'm gonna get the glass ready, right? So we're gonna use a hurricane glass, right? Amazing hurricane glass.
He's gonna work on hurricane glass. I'm gonna eyeball this Jack Daniels Tennessee.
And we're gonna get some chocolate syrup. It doesn't have to be Hershey's. I'm not advertising for anybody.
I can't just put my finger in it. Hello, chocolate right here.
So we're gonna twist it up a little bit.
Twist it up.
Yeah.
Funky Brunch, like we say, stir it up.
That looks good.
And it is Sunday, so we're gonna make it strong today, right? So we're gonna put a little bit of Jack Fire in the glass.
Just right in there.
Just right in there, boom, right? And I have to go to the blender. So this is a blended drink. We're gonna need ice. You're gonna need vanilla ice cream, whatever kind of vanilla ice cream you want, or whatever kind of ice cream you want. I chose vanilla because vanilla goes really good with cinnamon. So I don't want to mix up with like chocolate or like mix it up with all types of different stuff.
It's
so I kept it simple.
Drink.
I kept it simple.
Diverse.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna get the ice cream. So if you're lactose intolerant, Funky Brunch, Co-Counsel, Skye Squad, this is not for you. But I'm not, so I'm gonna partake in that. Oh, here comes the ice cream. Yes, that's why I'm
I'd like to
here.
grab me a spoon, and my amazing apron fell off, so it's coming off.
Oh,
Boom.
let me excuse myself.
I just need a spoon. I think there's.
Okay, I think this.
In the comments, Ray said, fuck the apron, what about the shirt?
You guys better get into the cash app.
Quarantine put a hurt on me, but that's coming back. Don't worry. On the next one, no shirt. We're good. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple of spoons of vanilla ice cream in there.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
So chocolate syrup, vanilla ice cream.
So chocolate syrup on the glass, just for looks, and
Okay.
it's gonna give it a little taste, right? So I chose Haagen-Dazs because I couldn't. My favorite ice cream in the world is half baked, but they didn't have half baked vanilla, so I got Haagen-Dazs. So it'll work. Whatever you feel like is your favorite, just make it happen. So I put vanilla ice cream in there. We're gonna put
More. Okay.
we're gonna put an ounce and a half of Jack Fire, right?
More.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's already an ounce in there, and then
Correct.
because it's a brunch drink.
Yes.
brunch at home.
It's a dessert after brunch dessert drink. Yes, let's make it happen. So, Kahlua or any kind of coffee liqueur, we're gonna do half an ounce. And then we're gonna do a little Baileys. We're gonna do another half an ounce.
Oh wow, Baileys too. Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you have a ride.
Yes.
Or you just brunching at home.
All right, now we have ice in there. We have vanilla ice cream. We have Kahlua. We have Jack Fire, and now we're gonna blend this biatch right here real quick. Y'all ready?
And y'all be sure to tip your bartender. His PayPal information is down at the bottom of the screen, as well as all of y'all who've been in the comments blowing up, talking about who that is, what's his IG. His IG is in the scrolling section down at the bottom. So, Sue-Ann, while Ray is mixing it up, what advice can you give somebody who get locked up during the protest? Who can they call? Who should they call?
You should definitely, absolutely call the ACLU, Dream Defenders, Broward Defenders. They all have bail funds to get people out when protesters are on the street. That's for people in South Florida. Every region has their own bail fund, so definitely stay on that. If you're in Texas, call my girl Jasmine, the Fire Squad. She's running for House of Representatives, and she's an attorney, and she's definitely helping out protesters in this time. But most importantly, I need you guys to be safe, be safe, be safe. Look out for each other, record everything, and just be sure to treat each other with kindness, okay? Because that's really, at the end of the day, what's gonna get us through all of this stuff safely. We're there to shake the table and do the damn thing, but we can't do it if we're hurting each other. Woo! Whipped cream. That looks amazing.
Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out this Dominican contraption. Yes, I am Dominican. Dominicano all day long.
Black and brown.
That's right. Those Dominicans that don't believe that they're not black, you are black Dominicans, right? I'm gonna crush this up a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw a little bit in there. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
It's Oreo cookies.
What?
I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that up there, and then we're gonna take, just to finish it off,
Okay.
with an Oreo. Boom. And a straw. Jack Fire. I call this a Jack Fire slide. So it's a take on a mudslide. So,
Wow.
I'm gonna taste it.
cheers, guys.
Oh, dear.
I think Jill should get in there and taste it. Get on in there, Jill Tracey. Get on in there, Jill.
Jack Fire slide, guys. Salute.
Y'all know Jill Tracey with the 411. She keeps it real. So she's gonna let us know.
All right, so this is Jack Fire
Yes, ma'am.
and Kahlua
Yes, ma'am. And some Baileys.
and Baileys
And
and
vanilla ice
cream.
cream. Yeah.
What is giving, Miss Jill?
It is giving me a little love.
It's hitting.
Just saying I can stay with you for the night.
Yes, can I? And that is that.
Period. Approved.
So Raymond, give the people
Yes.
some tips of what they should have at their bar, just for if we're entertaining like this. What are all the things that you're working with? Just simple things people can do to entertain and have a good time at home.
Absolutely. So when you're having a party of 10 people or like six we have?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so always be prepared. Always think about what the stuff that you need. So obviously, if you want to do whiskey, Jack Daniels is always a good way to go. And always go fresh. So you go fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, fresh juices. The fresher your drink is, the more the tastier your drink is always going to be. Just always remember that. And just I don't know, just always get enough. You don't want to have a party and not have enough spirits or have enough juices or have enough glasses. So just always plan ahead and just make it fun. It doesn't have to be that hard. Making drinks is not that hard. People make mixology, so hard. No, you're just a bartender that knows how to make drinks and knows how to measure. So just make it fun, make it
be
easy.
used to measure? Because I saw a meme saying that
What?
these are measurements. Is that
So
true?
that's a big measurement. So my measurements are right.
No, like right here. Like, is this really an ounce?
Those are,
No?
no,
This is
I don't.
not an ounce?
Not that I know of. I
No.
never heard of that before, but it could be. I mean, we could always play with it.
Well, listen, while we figure it out, listen, if y'all can get another drink, Ray, I need you to make us another shot. And up next, speaking of going to jail, we're going to have a beauty demo for y'all to give y'all an old nasty look for when you get your protest mug shot. I got B. Richie and for your protest mug shot. He's gonna show you how to do an old nasty protest high. So your mug shot is Instagram worthy. DJ Richie Skye, turn it up.
Hey, I'm done right Okay, yeah, it was very good. It's good.
Yes. So we down to the Funky Brunch having a good time. Jack, Fire, cocktail.
And I deluxe apartment in the sky.
Really good.
I went to
You didn't hit the road with these.
I just like to So what you couldn't do it on a that was too much like white. Wait, let me just it's a beautiful view. And anyone who knows,
y'all be sure to tip your bartender. I put his cake down. We're doing shots at the bottom. We're doing shots. He's about to make shots for all of us.
It's only 6 of us.
And they tore the thing down and then they built this. And yeah, he had a penthouse.
Y'all go get your drink. Jill, be careful, this behind you. Go get your drink. Y'all, we got a whole photo booth.
Oh, you got a
this bitch. Get in the photo booth.
Yes, photo booth in the kitchen. Smile for the camera. What was your favorite bag drink?
Something like it's hot.
She made me one. I never so great. I don't really remember this. Was it the which one is favorite? Is it the peach one?
She has a champagne. Yeah. No justice, no peace.
No
justice, no peace.
Oh, okay. I need the recipe for that.
You got it.
No peace. I gotta get out of here. I haven't. Night off, I'm telling that girl, we met before, yeah. I met you, but I didn't get you. I know you went to the other location.
Sorry, y'all. I had made a mistake and disconnected the thing. But we back in this bitch. We about to do our shots, then get to our beauty demo.
It is. Okay, you're next. You're next. No, I am 818. 961 618 961 7186 right now.
We back, y'all.
Happy birthday, boo.
All right, y'all, so let's do our shots so we can get to the beauty demo so we can turn the fuck up.
We gotta get together.
Come on, y'all, shot.
I gotta plug this back in. The battery about to last. Excuse me.
That's that fire. Cinnamon whiskey.
Richie, after you say out, you come on and be out.
Everybody got a shot?
We all got a shot. We all got a shot. Everybody, Funky Brunch out there, co-counsel, staff squad. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Let me change up something. Brandon, what is it? Everybody out there at the Funky Brunch, quiet on set. Y'all hoes in my house, shut up before I put y'all motherfucking ass up out of here.
It's only 5 of them.
Y'all don't drink for free. Y'all don't ate up all my shit. Now y'all being disrespectful.
It's only 5 of them.
Listen, y'all, welcome back to the Funky Brunch. I'm with my co-host, Miss Sue Ann Robinson. We got my boy, DJ Richie Skye on the ones and twos. And then I brought in my good friend, none other than beauty guru, makeup artist and stars, Mr. B Rich Beauty. And before we get started with this beauty segment, please make sure you tip your bartender. We've got his PayPal information down at the bottom. Y'all, he's been getting us right. This event has been brought to you by Jack Fire, because this event is the fire. And speaking of fires, looting, and protesting, baby, if you know you finna go down there and steal up them people's shit, if you know you finna go down there and steal and break up and loot them people's shit, and if you know your mugshot might go down in history for the cause, then you might want to pay attention to this next segment, because we're going to show you, baby, how to do a nasty protest Black Panther, Huey P. Newton, and Angela Davis, righteous, right on, piece of eye.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn this thing over to my boy Brandon, because the revolution going to be televised, and if not, it's going to be on IG Live. Either way, you want to make sure your mug is beat. And that's what Brandon is here to show us how to do. That's one hell of an introduction.
That was a good intro.
That was a good intro. I mean, I'm kind of a big deal or whatever.
I mean, it was a good intro. I may or may not be a little tipsy right now.
I mean, we all are. It's a party.
However,
We're all drinking responsibly.
Absolutely. It was 10 people or less, right?
10 people less.
10 people less. Where am I looking? Right here?
Yes.
10 people or less. So I thought about it. There's beauty in everything that we're doing, right? Mm-hmm. So we're protesting. Why not look gorgeous? So I'm going to do a little reverse smoky eye for the kids, because too funky to Anita's point. Get that mug shot, you might as well look your best. So let's start. Will you be my banner for me?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, perfect. So what I love to do first for any eye makeup is an eyeshadow primer. Because again, you're protesting, you got that hot ass mask on, it gets a little steamy, exactly, so you need things to last and last. So it's by MAC, Prep and Prime 24-hour eye base. I do that first for all of my eye makeup because it's water resistant, it's 24 hours of wear, it's humidity resistant.
So that means it's tear gas resistant.
It's
probably.
Possibly. I can't make that claim.
Right.
I don't work in product development.
Right.
That's important. However, what I do know is a whole lot of resistance, just like what's going on right now.
Is it pain resistant?
It is pain.
Because, right, the application.
Absolutely. So I like to just do a little bit on the back of my hand.
Oh, you do? Okay.
We're going to use brushes.
She's real primitive with it. Now make sure you wash your hands because they say you can put the COVID in your eye. And if you ain't using...
Wait a minute. Pause for the cause. My hands are clean. It's my face.
Secondly, I need this tutorial because I put my makeup on in the car. I have 2 kids.
Oh, yeah, stop us.
You're the reason why my insurance high.
Right, all of our insurance is high.
Not during driving, but in the car. That's when you get your alone time. You're like, okay, now I can get into it.
Okay. Just do that stoplight, please.
Yeah, I'm usually still in the driveway. Come on.
Fantastic. Praise God. So, we're going to do eyeliner. So, what I love about this, I'm doing a reverse smoky eye for you. Because think about it. It's hot. Things start to melt. I like it heavy down here anyway, so when it does melt, it looks deliberate. When you're thinking about a protest eye, you want it to look
dramatic.
You want it to look poignant, not overly glamorous. Right? So I'm going for poignant. Black Panther realness.
I'm here to fuck shit
So
up.
I'm here to fuck shit up. I may or may not steal something because I'm not that kind of kid. I think I'm like Dr. Heavenly. Like I'll go ahead and record and like Candiace.
Where you buy it?
I'll text you my
Where
order.
you buy it?
Size 9.
The girls be trying to sit up here and have morals. Buying it is just as bad as stealing it.
Is it?
Shady morals. For all of y'all out there in the comments, is buying it hot just as bad as stealing it? I want to know what it is. Y'all got to say.
Oh my. What? Come on, protest eye. Come on.
So here's the thing. Thank you guys. So you want to start with your eyeliner. So I went with black because I'm here for the whole movement, right? Black Lives Matter. So I'm going heavy underneath. And I'm just going to go very thin on top.
That's the right look, they said.
Listen.
Oh, they say no. They say buying it is not as bad as stealing it. Y'all got so hold on then. Hold on. With that being said, Stormy the one said this shit then. Since y'all morals so shaky, can I still sell the tea?
Absolutely, because my auto replenishment just hit. My auto replenishment just came 5 years ago.
Since y'all around here want to be questionable about y'all morals, am I still allowed to sell the tea?
All right, so hold on. Can you guys see? So it's heavy underneath and a little on top. So we're going to smudge this out really quickly.
If you need to go to the camera, you can. That's your monitor.
Can you guys see? Let's do it this way. We're going to smudge here. And this is the part where you want it to be like a civil unrest. Let it be nice and nasty.
Yes.
Right?
In there.
Yes, nice and nasty.
And I can envision it.
Right. It tells a story, right?
Thank you.
When I was setting this up, I was like, we need a mugshot eye.
So I'm
a mugshot eye.
Well, now here's the thing. I don't want a real mugshot. You can Photoshop me with your green screen into one, but I don't need a real one though. Okay? Something that's not really Googleable. But we're going to just smudge this out. And what I love about the reverse smoky eye is that this is going to last and last, but it really kind of like drops it. It makes it just look real sultry. So a little club kid reading us. Leave your protest, go to the club, into a bar.
Sultry. Or you might get you a little piece of man. You might get you a hotel.
So you saw the people that got married and
then
take their pictures at the protest?
It was cute for them.
Very dope.
Cute for them.
Now, what is this we're working with now?
So I like to travel light. So I have all 15 of my must-have shadows in this.
Very light.
Very light. I can do arm curls with this. We're gonna take, just a couple colors. Black, brown, gray, because we want to create a nice gradient of color.
And that's the color of pain.
Struggle, strife, absolutely. That middle path is pain.
That's what I feel. Just real Africa.
Absolutely. Fluffy brush underneath, and we're just gonna Buff and blend.
The struggle face.
This is the struggle face.
Yes,
So your fluffy brush, guys, fluffy brushes are like pencils. So they buff and blend and erase your errors. So I'm just going to take this.
The color of pain.
Oh my God.
How dare you.
I love it. We were like, all three of these colors represent our pain as a people.
And listen, when I was talking to Brandon about doing this, I literally got out of the car yesterday and I said, Brandon, because I'm all about getting the family paid, keeping friends paid, using in-house resources. How can I incorporate my friends? He got a beauty channel. I said, Brandon, I got an idea. Bitch, I'm coming off the elevator holding bags. I'm like, bitch, a mugshot face. That would be a dope. And he was like, okay.
I
said, he had to come around to it.
Let's talk through it a little bit more. I also don't want to be canceled from the community and the cookout. But there's beauty in everything, and there's beauty in pain. And just because it's painful right now does not mean that you can't represent and show up with. Hold on.
Yes.
Does not mean that you can't represent and show with your best self.
Period.
There
right?
it is.
And so as you're talking about your best self and you're talking about your makeup, let's really talk about what that statement can be. So again, let's make a statement, let's protest, let's talk about Black Lives Matter, but let's do it beautifully, right? So I'm going to polish this off. I'm almost done. What I love to do is a little bit of a halo eye. So I have it on. Can you guys see? Drop a comment. Can you guys see? Welcome, Brandon. Thank you so much, beloved.
I can see your halo.
Hey! I'm going to take something nice and frosty and bronzy to represent our bronze skin. And I'm just going to pop it right in the center
We kept
here.
it well-rounded for the people.
Just a nice little halo.
For everybody out there, this Miss Kenny talking about save me some Jack Hole. Miss Kenny, if you on the line, we partying afterwards. Come on through, bitch.
Come through.
Come on through, Miss Kenny. All y'all was asking about, let me get this hoe on the line.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to finish with just a little mascara, you know, in the words of Jasmine Sullivan, with my mascara on. A little heavy in the center because I'm telling a statement. Absolutely. A little lifting, you know, lift every lash and sing.
Yes.
Yes.
This Sunday.
Hello, somebody.
Come on.
And voila, I have my resistant eye.
Very nice, Spirit.
Yes. Like
the people.
All right, what do you guys think? What questions do we have? I think I got mascara.
That is
in my eye.
sickening. Get into that mug. When you talk about a mug shot beat, if you're going to be crying, smelling like tear gas, looking like struggle and pain,
let your struggle and pain look like the past.
worrying about who the hell going to bail you out because you can't get a hold of swung. And we over here tipsy at the brunch while y'all marching. At least look good. What they say, at least I don't look like where I've been and what I've been through. And that is the moral of this story.
Absolutely. All right, so friends, fam, find me at Be Rich Beauty. I'm your beauty best friend, and I'm here for you. So.
He is. Thank you.
There it is.
Make it happen.
Turn up. Y'all.
I feel like I need a protest now.
You look like Get it. Get it. Hey.
That was the best. Let's pull it out. All right, guys. So listen, I am
Brandon, what kind of brush would you use?
It's a matte eyeliner, black. What would you use for a darker complexion so you don't look ashy? Go black. Once you bet on black, you can never go wrong. So do black eyeliner and won't do you any wrong, my love.
Get it.
So listen up, everybody. Raymond, get over here. Jill, get over here. This brings us to the conclusion of Raymond. Get over here. This brings us to the conclusion of the first annual Funky Brunch. Suanne and I were talking, and listen, y'all, this is just what we did because of COVID, but real talk. We actually, the three of us have been talking with Jack. We want to do this live and travel it from city to city
I am Jill Tracey. You can find me on Hot 105 Saturday and Sunday nights at 11.
And you can also start finding me and Jill every other Friday when I feel like it. On the line, because we got it going on, and they really liked it. They really liked it. Y'all be sure to tune in to Jill's YouTube channel, because that's where she's saying all the shit she can't say on no white people radio. But it's the real deal. What's going on? Cheers.
DJ Richie Skye, you guys can find me at DJ Richie Skye on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Hey, what's up? If you're in Miami, come to the National Hotel. I run the bar program there. It's an amazing hotel, amazing facility, but you can also find me at IG, a fit ass couch potato, it's more like a fat ass couch potato. But yeah, a fit ass couch potato.
He's not driving.
On IG, no, I'm not. Uber all day. Come and find me. Thank you so much for having me.
Sue Ann Robinson, your favorite lawyer at Not Just a Lawyer. Happy Self-Care Sunday, everybody. Thank you for having us.
I am Be Rich Beauty on YouTube and at BeRich_Beauty on Instagram. Follow me for all your beauty needs. I am your beauty best friend. See you soon.
And y'all, it is me, the dog, Miss Funky Dineva Ross, and we are signing out. I would leave my camera on and just let it run and let y'all see what we do. Because I got the, listen, let's face it, I've got the realest friends in the whole fucking world.
Hey.
I always told the universe, the reason why I'm content not having no man is because I got the best friends. And the only thing I don't do with my friends is fuck them, and that ain't even true. So that being said, I am about to sign out, and we will see y'all next time. Thank you, Jay. Y'all be
All right, it's time to get up.